Yeah, there's definitely greater political will from both sides, and there's a very low chance that tariffs will be raised from the 2nd of March, looking at how things are moving along, which is positive. But I think we also need to exercise some caution here. Markets have become quite exuberant. Investors risk being disappointed if we don't see very concrete measures being announced at the end of this month or even into March. For example, there are some low-hanging fruits that China can achieve by importing more from the US in terms of agricultural, energy sector, commodities, and also even semiconductors. It could potentially cut tariffs as well. But there are a lot more other sticking points, the non-tariff barriers part of things like technological transfers, protection of intellectual property, cybersecurity. These are issues that are not going to be easy.
And all of those things are going to take time. But putting that together, I mean, do you think the markets are being perhaps a little bit too short-termist in their view of how things are going? Again, coming back to what I was saying, we have seen a big rebound in Chinese equities this year on optimism that there will be some form of a deal, even if it's just on the good side of things and less on these structural issues, some of the ones that you mentioned. Do you think investors should be placing more weight on the longer-term problems like intellectual property protection, foreign ownership rules, things like that?
Yes, it pays to be more pragmatic. Because, again, it's going to be difficult for both sides to set up a mechanism that can effectively or reliably monitor whether these agreements are enforced, right? So having an MOU is just a very beginning of progress. The devil is really in the execution. So certainly you're right that investors ought to remain cautious. And in the meantime, Asia ex-Japan's valuations have gone back up to mean valuations of about 12.5 times. We're looking at 6% earnings growth this year. So it pays to be more cautious at this point.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.